$7,200 is going to bring us home $150,000. Let's talk about my UFC 318 Cycle Parlay. Welcome back to the Matty Betts channel, guys. I know I haven't been on YouTube much. I apologize, but we're about to kick it off with a banger here, okay? First and foremost, I'm giving away $1,500, so 3 people are going to get $500. Here's what you need to do to enter the giveaway. Number 1, like this video right now. It really helps me out. Number 2, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You got to be logged in to YouTube or Google or wherever to subscribe. Number 3, I want to know from you guys. Comment in the comments. Tell me either your favorite Cycle Parlay or your favorite bet in general this weekend. Also, before we give out the Cycle Parlay, if you are unfamiliar with what the Cycle is, or maybe you're new to the channel, the Cycle Parlay is pretty simple. It's 1 fighter to win by knockout, 1 fighter to win by submission, 1 fighter to win by decision. We put all 3 of those outcomes in the 1 parlay, and it, generally speaking, is going to give you a massive long shot. They're not easy to hit, guys. We shoot for about 2 of these. If you can win 2 or 3 of these a year, you're cooking. If you win 1 or 2, you're probably breaking even or making a small profit. Let's dive right into it. Leg number 1 of the cycle, we are going Carly Judice to win by decision, okay? This is minus 120 odds, but think about it, guys. We're getting a women's MMA fighter who's a 4-1 favorite to win on the scorecards at only minus 120. The only reason we're getting that type of value is because Carly's never won a decision. She's 0-2 when fights go the distance, but she's such a good striker. She's putting away everyone else out of her 4 wins. But now, all of a sudden, she's fighting a girl that literally is as tough as nails, doesn't get put away. And Carly's 6 wins professionally, although they've been by knockout, they're just lower level chicks that just can't stay in there. This girl, like I said, very tough, very durable, hard to put away. Her opponent, never been KO'd. Carly lands 11 strikes per minute. Carly landed 168 strikes in the Contender Series, and she landed 169 strikes in her UFC debut. She lands a ton of volume, which is what we want to see. What do I always tell you guys? Give me the more skilled fighter to win on the scorecards against a very durable fighter. I love this for the decision leg. Let's move on to leg number 2 here. We're going Jimmy Crute by submission, plus 170. I know some of you guys might not like this play. Jimmy Crute is kind of up and down in his career, but go look at the losses, boys and girls. It's Jamal Hill. It's fighters that are dangerous and are powerful and are higher levels, right? Even Alonzo Menifield's a good fighter. I just don't see Jimmy's opponent here in Marcin Prachnio being a guy that you put anywhere near on that stratosphere of a Jamal Hill, even of an Alonzo Menifield. I think Alonzo would starch Marcin Prachnio. So hear this stat out. Ready? So Jimmy Crute averages 3.86 takedowns per 15 minutes. That's a 61% accuracy, okay? 3 of his last 4 wins have come by submission. Check this out. This is where it gets interesting. Marcin Prachnio has been submitted every single time he's facing an opponent that averages at least 0.2 submission attempts per 15 minutes. Guess how many submission attempts Jimmy Crute averages per 15 minutes? 1.86. So he's getting submitted against guys that average 0.2. This guy attempts 1.8 submission attempts per 15 minutes. We got to take this in, and we got to lock this in. Leg number 2, Jimmy Crute by submission. Before I give you the 3rd and final leg, guys, I want you to go check out the GBank Visa credit card. This thing is an absolute game changer. It's in the link in my description. This card is widely accepted on almost all U.S. sports books. I'm talking FanDuel, DraftKings, Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper. I'm talking sweepstakes, DFS, sportsbooks, everything. I deposited $15K in the Hard Rock the other day. I got $150 in cashback rewards just like that. Think about it. You use a credit card to get you guys rewards on an airline or a meal or whatever. Why would you not use it for something you're already doing, which is depositing money into a sports book? Check out the link in the description. You can see if you qualify by doing the pre-qual app. Leg number 3, the biggest leg of the lay. It's plus 350 odds. We're going 50K Dan Ige by knockout to get it done against Pitbull. I don't know what to tell you guys. I think Pitbull's on a decline. I'm not buying into the hype. We saw Michael Chandler coming to the UFC from Bellator. Pitbull's 38 years of age. He only landed 17 significant strikes over Yair Rodriguez. And guess what? Before coming to the UFC, knocked down 2 of his last 3 Bellator fights. And if you're getting knocked down by guys in Bellator, and now you're fighting one of the most powerful strikers in this division in Dan Ige, What do we think is going to happen here, boys? I'm going to be honest. I think it's round one knockout. I think plus 325 odds, too much value to pass up on here. Look for Dan Ige to get that 8th career knockout in the UFC. This is going to be an insane firefight in the pocket. Dan Ige is going to land something big and clean and put away Pitbull. It's going to be a fun sweat if we get to that third leg, okay? So let's do a quick little recap here. Leg number 1, Carly Judice by decision at minus 120. Leg number 2, Jimmy Crute by submission at plus 170. And leg number 3 to take us home for 150 grand, Dan 50K, Dan Ige by knockout, plus 325 odds. I hope we hit this weekend. I hope you guys win your bets. Remember, like, comment, subscribe to enter the giveaway, and I'll see you at the cash counter after the fights.